Pulled pork, tender, juicy, and full of flavor. But it takes all day to cook, right? Wrong. Pork is a versatile meat. It's tasty and full of flavor. It can be prepared in a variety of ways. Pulled pork is a Southern American classic. It usually involves long, low-temperature cooking methods, such as smoking or in the crock pot. But I'm going to use a pressure cooker. It's much faster and much higher temperature. What I will do is use the Ninja Foodie. It will take approximately 3 hours start to finish. That's from the time I pull the meat out of the refrigerator till I put it back in, which is about half the time of a smoker or a crock pot. It will be soft, tender, and quite tasty. I've got 2 bone-in pork shoulders, approximately 4 pounds each. What you do is cut them into large chunks. They cook a little faster that way and a little more evenly. Since this is going to be shredded after it cooks, there's absolutely no need to be precise. So just cut them up into pieces that are manageable. Season the pieces as you put them in the pot so that the seasoning is more evenly distributed throughout the meat. Put it in the pot, bones and all. Add water, or, in my case, I'll add stock. I saved this from the last time that I cooked some, so I'm using it again. It just adds more flavor. I open up the package and skim off the fat. It's all congealed at the top and comes off quite easily, as you can see. But don't throw this fat away. I'm going to show you how you can use it later. The stock is basically a gelatin at this point. But as it heats up, it will melt and come back to being a liquid. Once everything's in the pot, put it into the Ninja Foodie, or whatever pressure cooker you happen to be using. Set it to pressure cook on high for 2 hours. Remember the fat that we skimmed off the stock? Well, I'm going to show you how to prepare that while the meat is cooking. Just put it into a saucepan, put it on low heat. It'll melt. The water is going to turn to steam. When it stops the crackling, the water will be gone. The solids, whatever solids might be in there, will settle to the bottom. Then, once it's cool, strain it. I usually use a cheesecloth. It catches the solids. Put it into a container, and you don't even really need to refrigerate it, though it will last longer if you do. It'll congeal, be a nice fat, just like a lard. It's going to be seasoned because I seasoned the pork the last time I cooked it, so it'll be very, very tasty and very, very flavorful. I'll put it into a pan and melt it in order to cook eggs. I'll use it in order to fry up some of the pulled pork as it comes out. Whatever you might use oil or fat for, you can use with this. Just know that it will actually add flavor because it is already seasoned. Okay, when the alarm on the Ninja Foodie goes off, the meat is done. You could just flip the valve and blow off all of the steam and cool it down really, really quick, releasing all the pressure. But it's much better to just let it cool slowly. It'll take about 30 minutes, maybe 40. The pressure will dissipate as it cools, and when it's cool enough, then the locks will release and you can open the top. Once the pressure is released, carefully open the lid. Remove the pot and then just take the meat out of the liquid. I put it into a separate container and shred it. You can see it just falls apart. You can use it for pulled pork sandwiches with coleslaw or sauerkraut. You can turn it into carnitas. I'll show you this in another video, how you can just fry it up, make it nice and crispy, and use it in burritos and tacos. Use it as a side with eggs in the morning instead of bacon or sausage for breakfast. Make soup with it. There's all kinds of things you can do with this, and I will make a couple of videos showing you ways that I like to use it. If you like my videos, hit that like button. If you like me, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of these kinds of videos or have some suggestions, things you would like to see, things you wouldn't like to see, well, leave a comment down in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Y'all come back now, you hear?